from the heart of Ball State University. Live from the Unified Media Newsroom, NewsLink Indiana Midday starts right now.
Good afternoon and welcome to NewsLink Indiana. I'm Harper Robinson. Right now, President Trump's impeachment trial continues today in the Senate. House impeachment managers and Trump's legal team are making closing arguments, with senators holding a final vote on impeachment tomorrow. CNN's Suzanne Malvo has more.
Despite Senate Republicans ready to acquit President Trump, some of his top GOP supporters are now saying it was wrong for the president to pressure Ukraine into investigating his political rivals.
The president has a lot of latitude to do what he wants to do. Again, not what I would have done, but certainly, again, going after corruption.
If it's not something you would have done, why wouldn't you have done it? Because it was wrong? Because it was inappropriate?
I think, generally speaking, going after corruption would be the right thing to do.
No, but going after the Bidens.
He did it maybe in the wrong manner.
In the wrong manner.
But I think he could have done it through different channels.
The admissions coming after the Justice Department acknowledged the existence of blocked emails that could provide more insight on why Trump withheld military aid to Ukraine. Still, senators like Lamar Alexander arguing Trump's conduct was not impeachable, defending his choice to vote against witnesses and new evidence in the trial.
I think he shouldn't have done it. I think it was wrong. Inappropriate was the way I'd say improper, crossing the line. And then the only question left is, who decides what to do about that?
Well, who decides what to do about
that? The people is my conclusion.
Lead House impeachment manager Adam Schiff saying it's not enough for Republicans to just say Trump's conduct was inappropriate.
I also think it's important that the Senate take the next step. Having found him guilty, if indeed that's what they have found, they need to remove him from office because he is threatening to still cheat in the next election by soliciting foreign interference.
Trump ally and Senate Judiciary Chairman Lindsey Graham looking to vindicate Trump, vowing to issue subpoenas for the Ukraine call whistleblower and former Vice President Joe Biden to testify even after this week's vote.
And let me tell Republicans out there, you should expect us to do this. If we don't do it, we're letting you down. And I guarantee you, if it were if the shoe were on the other foot, Democrats would be eating us alive.
And for the Democrats, Schiff declining to say whether the House will subpoena former National Security Advisor John Bolton.
But I will say this, whether it's in testimony before the House or it's in his book or it's in one form or another, the truth will continue to come out.
The closing arguments in Trump's impeachment trial come the same day the Democratic presidential candidates face off in the Iowa caucuses. The Iowa caucuses are the first nominating contest in the 2020 race. The lethal coronavirus is now a health emergency in the United States. New quarantine and travel restrictions are set to begin for both American and foreign travelers beginning this weekend. As California confirms it now has the 7th case of Wuhan coronavirus in the U.S. Melissa Rainey has the latest.
I have today declared that the coronavirus presents a public health emergency in the United States.
Coronavirus now a public health emergency in the United States, triggering travel restrictions for American travelers.
Any U.S. citizen returning to the United States who has been in Hubei province in the previous 14 days will be subject to up to 14 days of mandatory quarantine. Any U.S. citizen returning to the United States who has been in the rest of mainland China within the previous 14 days will undergo proactive entry health screening at a select number of ports of entry and up to 14 days of monitored self-quarantine.
The restrictions are even more tight for international travelers coming to America.
Foreign nationals, other than immediate family of U.S. citizens and permanent residents who have traveled in China within the last 14 days, will be denied entry into the United States.
All flights from China into the U.S. will be funneled into 7 airports.
Those airports are JFK, Chicago's O'Hare, in San Francisco, Seattle, Atlanta, Honolulu, and LAX.
The new travel restrictions are set to begin Sunday, February 2nd at 5 p.m. Eastern. I'm Melissa Rainey reporting.
China has opened a new hospital bill only in 10 days. The country infused cash into tumbling financial markets, which further restricted people's movements and sweeping new steps to contain coronavirus and its escalating impact. Today is National Women's Physician Day. February 3rd marks the birthday of Dr. Elizabeth Blackwell, the first woman to earn a medical degree in the United States in 1849. Statistics show female doctors gradually increase in the last 2 decades, but 35% of physicians are women. Last year, JAMA International Medicine revealed female doctors earn on an average 8% less than their male counterparts. While National Women's Physicians Day recognizes the female doctors who have paved the way for others, it also calls on more progress to be made. The communities all over the country are asked to use the hashtags #IamBlackwell, Women Docs Inspire, and NWPD to celebrate the day. A popular tourist attraction in northern Indiana that provides a glimpse into the life and history of the Amish is going on the auction block later this week. The site includes historical cabins, barns, and the 400-seat Round Barn Theater. Richard Pletcher and other family members told the South Bend Tribune that keeping it going is a year-round effort, and they're all exhausted. It's not clear if Wednesday's auction will mean that Amish Acres in Napanee will continue in the form it has for the last 50 years. Well, it sure feels a lot like spring today, and it's never too early to start planning for the upcoming growing season. Minnetrista offers educational opportunities for those who want to get a head start. Kayla Jackson has the story.
Seeds. Such small little things. But it's these small seeds here that brought Muncie community members out to Minnetrista on National Seed Swap Day. Kelly Daniels went for one main reason.
Well, here they're free, and at the store they're pretty pricey. And here you get a variety of seed options from other people, from all over. It's not just what was sent by a manufacturer.
James Edwards, Minnetrista's horticulture manager and coordinator of the event, says that growing food helps people live sustainably and give them the ability to provide for themselves.
Here in Muncie, we've had issues with food security, and so we want to be able to provide the incentive to grow their own food and keep that as local as possible.
Edwards hopes to teach the community how to properly garden and care for plants. He wants everyone to feel the same sense of achievement as he did when he grew his first tomato plant.
Once you grow your first tomato, then the second thing you do is you grow too many tomatoes, and then it goes from there, and then finally find your favorite tomato, and you'll never not grow that tomato.
To those who want to start in their gardening endeavors and possibly try growing their own tomato plant, you can attend the next Seed Swap Day at Mering Hunt Library on Saturday, February 15th from 1 to 3 in the afternoon. In Muncie, Kayla Jackson, NewsLink, Indiana.
For more information about the next Seed Swap Day, you can call this number, 765-747-8217. Now here's a look at your NewsLink Indiana forecast. These are the conditions right now. It is 56 degrees under mostly sunny skies. Today is going to feel like spring, lots of sunshine, and the high will hover around 60 degrees. Now let's look at the 7-day forecast. Don't get used to the warm weather though. Highs will drop to the 30s later this week with several chances of rain or snow. That's going to do it for us this afternoon. Thank you for joining us. I'm Harper Robinson. Be sure to tune into NewsLink Indiana tonight at 6:57 on WIPB TV. Have a great rest of your day.